What's good? What's good, everybody, man? We back for the post game show. Detroit Pistons versus Milwaukee. Probably have some other people joining us sooner, but what is my? Okay, let's get it started, man. Shout out to the people in the chat. I see the chat has been popping for a while. Let's see. I'm gonna do the shout outs. Mr. Ray, PD Mack in the building. Marvin Tober, what up, though? TGM Games, what up, though? Sean Down Sports, Patrick Watts, Dominique Davis in the building. What's good, everybody? Ronnie Bradshaw in the building. What's good? What's good, everybody? Who else we got up in here, man? I got my man Bravo Mo in the building with me. What's good, Bravo?
What's going
The
on,
resident
everybody?
doctor and scout. Yeah, so Bravo, like he's gonna break down the Killian injury for us from his perspective later. We gonna get into that, but let me get these shout outs. You know how I do. I'm real petty with this. Gavin Hart, everybody get a shout out, bro. Everybody that I see. James Willen, what up though? What up though, everybody? DJ Gleam in the building. What's good? Marvin Tolbert in the building. Jared Watson in the building. Detroit Ghost in the building. Hey, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Jordan Cartwright. See Gerald. All right. Now, man. Man, Mario, what's good, bro? Aaron Hammond, what up, though, bro? What's good, yo? What up? What's popping? Look, all right, Bravo. Let me get your thoughts from the game, man.
I mean, I really think the game was competitive, but Giannis destroyed us. The bottom line, we could not stop him, and I'm gonna give really reason why we couldn't stop him is because of Casey. You know how to stop the Bucks. You double team Giannis when he entered into the lane. You kind of have two players on him. We've seen Toronto, we've seen Dallas, we've seen even the Knicks beat Giannis last few weeks ago. If you last week, I mean, you could beat the Bucks if you really play the right strategy. That's pretty much. But look like Casey again. Casey cannot make an in-game adjustment. He did better, I thought, in the second half. He was able to take the ball off Giannis a few times, but by putting Sekou, I liked Sekou's defense. I loved it against Giannis. Actually, as a rookie, I mean, he's a second year player, 20-year-old playing against Giannis. I think he matched him very well, and he defended him better than Jeremy Grant, better than a lot of our defenders, even better than Bay. I think is a good defense by Sekou. But Giannis is an MVP. There's a reason for that. So I do think it's a good game overall, but again, it's an L in the end. Nobody likes to lose. We were close in the fourth quarter, but it was too late.
Yeah, so I told y'all, Drew was like, we gonna get blown. I'm like, dog, no, this is a different Pistons team. We don't get blown out no more unless we just really, really play terrible. I mean, it was times they were blowing us out by almost 20, but I'm like, dog, this team is resilient. They gonna compete every night. We have yet to be blown out, no matter the team. Knock on wood. I don't think we're gonna beat Milwaukee the second game because we can't do nothing. Like the way Giannis was scoring, I'm like, this dude is unstoppable. Then he was hitting the threes. I'm like, okay, now you just tripping with us. Then he started hitting the fadeaway jumpers. I'm like, then he started hitting his free throws. I'm like, Giannis, chill out. This man scored the most points in his career ever in a half against us. Whew. And Sekou was guarding him well, but he was cooking Sekou too. Like he was scoring on easy a couple times. Giannis is just unstoppable. Killian, like in the Killian thing, we're gonna get to Killian Hayes' injury. Derrick Rose played well. Sadiq Bey didn't have that good of a night. Jeremy Grant in the first half was just clanking everything, brick after brick after brick after
Yeah,
brick after brick after brick.
exactly.
Like 10 to 25, 25 shots, 24 points. But I'm sorry, he had a bad game because I watched him in the first half miss a good like 8 straight shots. Just brick, 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 brick. I'm like, Jeremy, we need you to hit one shot. Yeah, no, Jeremy Grant didn't really have a good game. You saw the Bucks kind of swarmed him. He couldn't really do what he wanted to do, but he still scored 25, but on 25 shots. So a point a shot. Um, Wayne Ellington was okay. Wayne Ellington. But like I said, Killian was actually playing good before he went out, man. I just don't like it. And PD Max said it was a play where Killian caught before he got hurt. He called for a screen from Plumlee, and Plumlee just stood there. I've been telling y'all this, like I don't be lying or I don't be trying to make up no propaganda or nothing. Like I'm telling y'all what I'm seeing, man. Plumlee, he was brought here to set screens. Killian asked for screens from Plumlee, and he gives him no screens. He just looks at Killian like, what am I give you a screen for? And I'll just be like, why? So it sucks that he was like, he was playing all right, like he was playing solid, and then he got hurt. And after that, you can kind of see the team did try to fight back, but I can't believe it. We kind of I felt like the impact of him getting hurt impacted the team for at least a quarter. And then once the fourth quarter came, they got their legs back under him. Derrick Rose was doing his thing out there. He was scoring, man. He had a good night. One of his better nights. I want to continue to see him doing that, but I don't want Derrick Rose taking 18 shots. He 9 of 18, 50% from the field, and he was 50% from three. But 18 shots, 24 points. I don't know if I want him taking that many shots, but if Killian's out, he's gonna have to take that many shots. Now, on the Killian Hayes, Bravo, like you seen the injury. Now you somebody in the chat tell us that Killian walk off the court, did they carry him off the court or anything? Like let us know how did he leave the court? Because that matters in the analysis of how severe the injury is. Also, I'm sick of Point Mason Plumlee. Like it makes me miserable to watch him dribble the basketball, like make plays like he's Jokic, like Point Jokic, like Plum Jokic, Plum like Nikola, Nikola Plumlee, dog. Like that's what it is, Nikola Plumlee, and I don't like to see it. I don't like to see it at all, man. Anyway, all right, man. So, what is your thoughts on Killian Hayes and his injury, and any more comments you got about the game too?
I think I didn't really like the injury because I mean he's our best point guard right now. I don't really think we have a point guard after this. It sucks to have our point guard injured, but I'm really happy because it's not a knee injury. Because I was looking at it and I heard the commentator from the Bucks. He said, "Pop, something popped." This is not. I thought it was immediately a knee injury. I was like watching the whole game. My hand is on my heart because I hope it's not a knee injury. But when in the end I watched the replay, I found that it's not really a knee injury. Can you guys tell us in the chat if I didn't see it because I was away at the beginning of the third quarter? Did you guys see Killian walking on his feet after he got injured, or he was like taken out by help or a stretcher or something? Can you guys give us what do you guys think? I know about the right hip. So it sounds like it's a right hip injury, and there's a few group of muscles in there. It sounds like a muscle of the right thigh, and it's mostly, I would say, either the abductor muscles or the upper part of the quadriceps muscle too. That could be a part of it. But the quadriceps, it goes all the way. It's the quadriceps muscles. It goes all the way from here all the way down to the knee. So that's the quadriceps.
This boy. You start demonstrating. I was gonna give you the full camera, man.
Yeah, exactly. I know because I wanted to show you guys. That's the quadriceps. The quadriceps happen. When it hurts around the knee because that's the insertion of the muscles. So it sounds like a abductor muscle or part of the quadriceps. And I'm betting it's probably quadriceps because that's the most likely muscle injured when people like fall like that. But I could be wrong. It could be one of those minor facial injury, and that's probably.
You were saying that according to what you see, it looked like he'll probably be out like a month, maybe.
I'm gonna say predict 2 to 4 weeks, roughly speaking, 3 weeks maybe at least. No, if that's just a sprain, if it's a tear, maybe a month or 6 weeks maybe.
Well, I hope it's not a tear, and I hope it's a minor injury, and we can get him back in the lineup. And see, this sucks because like you could really see Killian starting to get his rhythm. Like he was just starting to get more consistent and aggressive earlier in games. Like he had 7 points in 13 minutes. I mean, that was his most points per minute, forever that he's ever had. Like so, it was just like he was starting to play real well, and then this happens. Man, that sucks, man.
Can somebody in the chat tell me?
And then Josh Jackson gets injured last game.
Can somebody in the chat tell me, would you guys see Killian walking on his feet after the injury, or was it just he was taken out by help? Did you guys see that? What do you guys think? Did you guys see it?
They said we need you as Stefanski, medical guy, man. Get on his medical team. Well, like we got 78 people watching, only 26 likes. Make sure you guys like that video. Let's get it up to video. But so yeah, the injury, man, I don't think he'll be out like more than like 6 weeks at max. I'll probably say he'll be out a month.
Probably a month. Yeah,
Young bodies heal a little bit faster.
yeah. But
Um,
I'm happy it's not a knee. It's very good news, actually.
yeah, I don't know, man. I got to see Saban Lee on the court first. Because he didn't really score in those preseason minutes, so we'll have to see. But the rest of the game, man, let's go over it. Bad rotations, bad defense. We couldn't really guard Giannis. Like we was letting everybody eat. Bobby Porter's was coming in there eating on us, man. Like, come on, man. Like y'all gotta play much better than that, man. Drew Holiday cooking us, Brook Lopez swatting us shots, Chris Middleton destroying us and stuff, getting cooked by Brett Forrest and DJ Augustine. It just wasn't good. Giannis had 43 and 9 and 4, bro.
Oh, somebody saying Killian walked without someone's seeing it. Oh, it's not a great answer. I was looking for something.
Oh no, he said Killian walked out with someone. I seen it. So he's saying no, he read it wrong. Killian walked out with someone. So he's
Oh, yeah. It sounds like a minor tear for me.
saying he was where's Frank Jackson? I hope he stay wherever he is because I don't want to see him on the court. Now, so what do you think about McGriddle getting minutes? And what do you think about Ellington starting over Speed and safety?
I actually liked Ellington starting. It's not too bad. It's better than who we have a shooting guard. No one.
No, we got Speed. And then you could put Sadiq Bey at
Ellington
shooting.
played as good as
And
I
then
thought,
look,
like at the beginning of
no,
the
I'm just
first.
saying. No, you say who we got. We got Speed, and then you can put start Sekou and put Sadiq Bey at 2 guard. What is wrong with my mic, man? My mic is acting stupid right now.
I think Ellington played nice. I mean, I liked him, but Gruder, I don't know what he's doing with it.
So you was okay with him starting him?
He sounds like Casey trusts his defense over his feet. That's why he played him. And he's like Ellington is veteran. He's a professional. He's gonna knock it down when you want. He really knocked it down. I liked Ellington today.
No, he had a good game. I'm not gonna act like he didn't go out there. Okay, so he says he's having an MRI tomorrow. The concern is a hip flexor. You know, this is all we gonna be talking about. I really don't care about nothing else right now because we losing anyway. So like, this is the most important thing. And I know y'all been hating on Killian, but
So that
if you can't tell me that these last 2 games, when he was starting off these games, he wasn't looking more better and a little bit more in rhythm and used to the game, then I don't know what you watching. Like, I feel like he was finally about to start hitting that stride. And the one that you at the 10-game mark, I said give him the game 15. He's gonna start hitting that stride and probably start to scoring double figures, every game. But nah, it's a setback.
So
Josh
David
Jackson is hurt.
David 99, thanks for the comment, man. Appreciate it. Sounds like MRI for the hip flexor. That means it's a psoas muscle, probably. I'm guessing. So a hip flexor is we have a lot of muscles. One of them is psoas muscle, and that starts at the back and goes all the way to the thigh. So I think probably is a flexor. You're right. So that's because the way when he fell, he couldn't really bring his thigh up, and he was like on the ground all the way. Sounds makes sense. That's probably like month, I would say. 2 weeks to a month. No, it's not a career ending by any means. Detroit Ghost. This is not a career-ending injury by any means. It's a very common injury, actually. A lot of them actually happens in football. Soccer players are the most common ones. They get this kind of injury. So it should not be a career injury. It should be like a month. But if it's a tear, it will take them like maybe, like I say, 6 weeks to. If it's a tear, it's gonna stay for a couple of months, maybe. So I don't think it's a tear. Hopefully, I don't know. Really, it's hard to tell. I hope it's not a tear. Yeah.
He said Josh Jackson is DeRozan 2.0. No, he not, because he can shoot threes. DeRozan is not a good 3-point shooter. So any other thoughts from the game, from how we played and competed against probably the best team in the conference?
The Bucks brought it up today. They were very good. And I think it's not just them, it's Giannis. He scored 43 points, almost half of the 3/4, 2/3 of the point, 1/3 of his team's points. He really played very well. Nobody can stop Giannis. I mean, I think their whole team played well. So, with the exception of the bench, their bench, I think our team played good as a starters, and our bench played good against them. But how do you stop the Bucks? The only way to stop them when Giannis penetrates, you got to double team Giannis or like clog the lane so that he's not going to penetrate against you. But sounds like also the other coach Budenholzer made some adjustment. He started taking the ball off Giannis and give it to. This is a kind of a new adjustment. I've seen it in the Bucks this year. They putting the ball in Drew Holiday's, and they started from Drew Holiday and then have Drew Holiday finishing that either with a shot or a pass to Giannis, and then he can really play it that way. That's what I noticed. So it's this is how I impression about the Bucks. But Bucks played good against us, and they always beat us. By the way, this is the 12th consecutive time in a row they beat us. We can't beat that team. There's a reason for that. So
the reason is named Giannis. Killian sitting out for a while would just bring no. I mean, yeah, no, I don't think he's gonna get like any worse. But my thing is, if you watch these last two games specifically, you could tell from the beginning of the game he looked way better and more comfortable. And he, like I said, I thought he was about to, start to score, 10 tonight, just getting in double figures. I definitely think he would have scored double figures tonight. And it's just like he was on the up and up. He was doing exactly what I thought. He was getting used to the game, starting to, at least hit the corner three instead of going 0-3 or 0-4. So it is what it is. And then we just had Josh Jackson get hurt. But people got to step up. But my question to you, Bravo, did Blake Griffin in this game make us more competitive or not?
No.
Not being in this game.
No. Because Blake Griffin has been doing these in the past games. He would only make us competitive if he take it to the lane and post up a lot. He's not going to post up against those Bucks players. I don't think so. So probably no. I wouldn't. I would think less competitive, and probably lose more heavy. I think we played decent and ended up plus minus 10 points in this game. Is just not really. I thought it was going to be a blowout in my opinion, because I don't think we have a chance against the back-to-back games against the Bucks. They're sitting up on 2 games already. They're sitting up on 2 days. Sorry, the Bucks. I meant to say they are sitting on a 2 days break. So they're very fresh as a team today when they played against us.
Yeah, you said when I'm in for a long season, but I'm gonna still ride with my boys until the wheels fall. Yeah, no, it's a long season. Killian Hayes will be back for a month, and NBA term that's like 15 games. So so that's a lot of games. Like 10 to 15 games, probably. Wouldn't it be? I don't know why my mic is
give him till mid-February, I guess.
Man, I'm sick.
Right?
Yeah, man, my man Speakeasy is locked up. They need to let him out. Look, my man Speakeasy Sports C in the description below. Yeah, YouTube put him on a strike right now, so we gotta hope that they let my boy Speakeasy free so he can start making videos and
what happened? Why?
Again. I will talk about it later, man. But yeah, man, we gotta. We was talking. No, it's in the chat. It's in the chat on Twitter. They were talking about it earlier, but yeah, man, set my man free, bro. I thought they did good. Lineup was weird as hell. So, what do you think about Sekou tonight? Because I told you I was watching the game off and on because I was watching like 3 basketball games at once. So,
well, let's see his stats. I don't remember how many points he got.
No, he had 10 points, 3 of 12, 2 of 3 from 3.
That's really beautiful. Man, he did nice today.
No, he was 3 of 12. He was 4 of 13, 3 of 6 from 3. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 13 points. Okay, so 13 points, 2 steals, couple rebounds, 3 of 6 from 3. I like that. But he only shot so bad from the field because Giannis and them boys was guarding.
The guy who's chucking a lot of shots is Jeremy Grant. He's like chucking a lot of shots. He's living up to that contract right now. But
he was pulling and he was bricking.
Yeah, it's brick.
No, so what do you think about Sekou's night though?
I liked it. I think I liked the most about him today is his defense against Giannis. He was actually like in the face of Giannis a few times. He restricted. I'm not gonna say he blocked Giannis. I'm not gonna say he he really like stole the ball from Giannis, but no, he actually managed to hold Giannis a few times along the 3-point line, and he kind of like also held his game. I liked it. So the thing is, his defense was solid. I'm looking at his 3 for 6 from 3-point. That's 50% 3-point shooter, dude. That's amazing. And he shot 4 for 13. That's his field goal. I still don't like one thing about Sekou's offense. When he gets into the lane, he trying to finish like with that 360 or any kind of layup. Just don't lay it up. Just dunk that ball. Man, he needs to dunk it or maybe absorb a strong contact. He's already taken a contact, not contract. Sorry, I meant to say absorb a good contact, maybe dunk it rather than just try to lay it up. If you ended up with a layup, you'd have a lot of chance of players blocking you, like Giannis did. He blocked his shot, and we've seen this many players blocking his shot. So he just needs to work on his finishing. Like I think that requires a touch. So Sekou's touch, it probably needs a lot of work up at this point, but he needs confidence. That's what I thought about. I think the fact that Jeremy Grant got into the foul trouble early in the game helped out Sekou a lot when he went into the back instead of he went right into the game instead of Jeremy Grant at the beginning of the game because Grant got fouled with couple, and Sekou played like he shot a 3 immediately. He also like he kind of shot another one was. He didn't really hit he didn't score, but he was okay. I think he held himself good, and Sekou doesn't require the ball a lot. He runs and so he's not a ball handler. He's not gonna ask for a lot of balls. So that's what I like about him.
I thought Sekou had a good night. Now he missed I remember he was running in transition with I think it was Ellington, and then he had a nice little layup and he missed it terribly. I didn't like that. I know that's one little separate play. His defense was solid and up and down, but also I remember Derrick Rose asked him to set a pick, and he set the laziest pick, and I was just like, "What the hell was that?" But you could tell that he was he was out there trying to compete. Man. That whenever he goes up against these big time players, Sekou's always competes. And look, we've been screaming for this man to get more minutes. He played 23 minutes and was able to get 13 points and go 3 of 6 from 3-point range. So his field goal percentage was not good, but he was able to stretch the floor and still be good on the defensive end. So like I said, and I mean it's a deep bait, 31 minutes, man. They love that man.
Man, but he shot poorly today. He 1 for 6.
I'm not tripping about him shooting poorly. He shot poorly, but I ain't tripping. He still had 9 points.
Yeah. Jeremy
Grant,
look at 4 for 10. He shot 10-3, Jeremy Grant. He shot 25 shots. What the hell? He had a lot of shots already today.
Yeah, 4 10 from 3 is 40% though. But it ain't gonna help his percentage the way he been chucking threes. Oh yeah, Speed also was pretty good. Speed was really good tonight. Mm-hmm. He had 4 assists, so he was definitely out there balling. But I see people in the chat talking about how they like Mason Plumlee and him getting this. Look, if Mason Plumlee is getting assists for your team, you have a problem. Mason Plumlee should not be the playmaker when you drafted a damn point guard in the first round. And he used to be the playmaker before Killian went down.
How do you guys feel about Isaiah Stewart getting murdered today? I hate it.
Oh yeah, hey, body bag theory. Hey man, it's happening to everybody, man. Everybody get a Giannis poster, dog. That was hey, but look, it didn't phase him, man. Stewart's gonna bounce back. It is what it is. Plumlee a solid backup. Keyword backup. He's starting.
I would love to ask Sekou, go train with Giannis. That's what you need to do, Sekou.
Why? I mean, him and Giannis games they're
different, but he needs to train with the best.
Yeah, but I need him training more. I would love for him to train with KD and them more. I need him training with skilled players. And I need him training with KD or something. Train with somebody from the Pistons who got a post game. So he can get that post game up to the next level.
Yeah, he's not really. He needs to work a lot on his ball handling. Like I said, he's not a good ball handler yet. So,
no, he definitely does, man. Man, I don't care if Plumlee can pass and handle the ball. Mason Plumlee should never be dribbling the ball up the court. Mason Plumlee shouldn't be calling it's Mason Plumlee. I'm just saying, sometimes the teams do things that just don't make sense.
No, but I'm saying though, Greek Freak teach Sekou a lot of things. He's just the way he penetrates into the lane, then boom, his hand is too tall. He can dunk it immediately. I don't know how he reached to that rim. That's what he needs to say, Sekou. Not don't lay it up, dunk it. That's why I
I'm
like
with you,
Christian
man.
Wood.
I'm with you, man. I'm
Christian Wood was
definitely with you.
amazing in that perspective. He just dunks the ball. He doesn't even lay it up. That's what I liked Christian Wood.
Yeah, I'm about to say Giannis can like dunk like standing up though.
Yeah,
That boy is crazy. I'll be honest, seeing y'all like jump on his tippy toes and poster somebody.
yeah.
Hey man,
The thing is, how do
how
you
did
guys?
I feel about the Plumlee corner three? Oh my gosh.
It is okay. And Plumlee is playing. I mean, offense is good for Plumlee, but defense
I'm not
sucks.
gonna trip on Plumlee because he wasn't out there that he only played 20 minutes. So and Stewart played 21 minutes. And but let's like we tried to play some different lineups to match up with them, but they just got way too much firepower, man. Milwaukee
Yeah,
is just every time we start going on a run, they'd chill on the run for about like 7 points and they'd be like, all right, now let's score 10 on you. Like then we'll come back, all right, let's hit you with 7. Then we'll come back, all right, let's hit you with a 11 spurt. like and like every time we continuously fall back, but you dig yourself in the hole. And look, this one I knew we wasn't gonna win the game when we started to come back, and then they put Giannis back in the game with Chris Middleton. I was like, yeah, that's it. The Greek Freak get a lot of ref whistles. Yeah, he get a lot of whistles, man. He plays in the post. That's what's
yeah,
gonna happen. Like and he gets fouled. He gets fouled a lot too. So
yeah. You gotta love him today. Post dunk.
all the post players get fouls from Embiid to Shaq to LeBron, like players that play to Zion Williamson. I mean, he's went to the free throw line like how many times did he just go? Like 12 times or something. So all them post players get a lot of free throws, especially he went 6 times, but all those post players get a lot of free throws, especially when you're very good at what you're doing. Oh no, he went 8 times. That was bi. But
This is
yeah,
what
man. So,
I think what Casey could have done. It sounds like Killian Hayes' injury also came off of a lot of stress on him. Give him a break if you really like. I mean, you could have really like. I know I don't want to say sit him down, but if the players are taking a lot of breakdown or with a back to back and are taking a flight, why don't you just rest him a little bit? I don't know. I feel like these kind of injuries can be
yeah, like
avoided.
he's on a bum ankle. And
Yeah,
it like and you obviously know this, bro. When you enter something, it's easy to enter something else. And
yeah. Why you just
so
play as Saban Lee? You haven't seen Saban Lee. I know he's not a good player yet, but he should get some opportunity. If we're losing, hey, might as well play him.
no, I'm with you. We got 83 people in the chat. Make sure you guys like that video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Remember last year, Seagull blocked Giannis. I do remember that. I forgot who won that game between the Rockets and the Mavericks, but Seawood is steadily balling. Um, you think we can train Sekou to get his vertical leap so he can dunk on Giannis? I want to see him dunk on
Yeah.
the Greek Freak like he did. Look, yeah, Sekou can work on his vertical leap. He can work on his handles. Like I say, he can work on his post game. But outside of post game vertical leap and handles, he has everything else. You know, he has the athleticism. He can work on his sometimes his defensive awareness. Sometimes, setting better picks, I guess. But besides like those 5 things, he got the jumper. He can lay the ball up. He has a nice offensive game, and he can play very good defense. He just has to work on the nuances, like get even more polished offensively. Like I said, work on that post game. I like to see him make his free throws tonight. So work on that post. I'm telling you, a post game is what's gonna get Sekou to that next level because then you can just give him the ball on the block, and he will be dunking on more people. He just has to learn some more. Like he's way ahead of the curve. He's 20 years old, just scored 13 in this game, but you can see you can see he ain't been playing basketball as long as the other players. You can just see it. But he's even with that, he's still as good as he is. And that's the special thing about him. So 2-3 years from now, he will have all of these skills. When Giannis was 20 years old, you know,
He's playing point guard when he was like young.
like yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. When Giannis was 20, he wasn't as good as Sekou. So
No, he was not, but he was playing point guard. We were not doing that to Sekou.
no, he was playing small forward.
Yeah, something like that. It was
Yeah,
just
he was playing small forward, but yeah. And I don't think, when we are ready to contend, Plumlee would not be our starting center. I don't care, bro. Look, Plumlee can be the starting center if he ain't dribbling the ball. Like Killian's out now, so it's a little bit different. But your point guard, your pass first point guard should be dribbling the ball. Y'all should be running the plays through him, not Mason Plumlee. That's just basic knowledge and recognition of what you should be doing. Your point guard is supposed to play point guard, man. This boy trying to be Jokic. He ain't Jokic. Grant
well,
Grant will start getting some calls in the paint. Just got to earn his stripes. He gets it. Yeah. So Barry Spin, I'm gonna tell you this. Grant's not gonna get those calls this year. Next year he will, because next year he'll either win MIP or be top 3 in MIP, and he'll get the respect from the rest. I'm only saying this because I watched Brandon Ingram go through this. Like he got calls last year sometime, but not the call. But this year, man, whenever B out goes to the rack, they blow the whistle every single time. Like, like whenever he go to the rack, he gets all the calls. But that's because he was MIP. He was an all-star. Once Jeremy Grant proves himself as a scorer, he will get those calls. But I don't think he's gonna get many this year. He do be getting fouled a lot, and they be swallowing that whistle. They don't be giving them no calls. But you got to earn that respect from the refs.
So, what do you think? I do like the strategy that Casey is playing right now, playing Stewart over Jaleel Okafor. He is putting Stewart out there. I liked it. This is how I think is the first step towards a better defense of the bench unit. I like it. What do you think about that, JMO?
No, I actually love it. It's one of the smart adjustments that I'm gonna give Casey for. You're playing our young gun, and it helps us on all fronts. He gets experience. He's better than Okafor for what we need him to do. We know Okafor can score, but he's just a better player right now than Okafor. I hate to say it, and that's only because I've seen Okafor play for the last 2 years a little bit. So, I mean, he's gonna give you 4 to 8 points, but gonna be good on defense, and he's gonna be bothersome. He might get posted by Giannis, but he's always gonna have hustle. He's always gonna give you effort. He's always gonna, give you what you need, man, and he's gonna be efficient. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll get a steal here. Like, setting some great pick. I like it, man. Like this was probably his roughest game because Milwaukee's a very tall, big, athletic team. I can't think of another team in the league that's really like them. So it was tough for a lot of Pistons tonight. But because Stewart kind of had a bad game when it comes to when he was getting exposed on defense with them fouls. But I wouldn't even call it a bad game. He was 2 or 3 from the field. He did his job. So what do you think?
What is it?
No, what do you think about the question you just asked me? That's what I was asking you.
I don't know which question you mean.
We was just talking about Stewart, man.
Yeah, Stewart. What's wrong? I loved it. What do you think? What do I think about him?
Milwaukee, the new Indiana by height. I need Grant and Sekou playing more together. Yeah, Grant and Sekou defensively are a nightmare, man. But I just want to say something. I'm kind of upset we lost a couple of our horses. Josh Jackson, now Killian. Both of these guys are at least going to be out probably like 3 weeks. This is trash.
No, but they didn't say how many weeks for Jackson. I don't know.
No, with Jackson injury, it's at least a great one. At least.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll at least be out 2 to 3. It's at least a great one. No, I can tell that. I can see that just by the way he got hurt.
Do you see what I mean? It's a long season. Players can get injured. The next thing you find out, Jeremy Grant gets injured because he's taking a lot of contact.
Chill. Let me knock off some wood. Chill out, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it. He's taking too much risk by going into the lane and trying to really dunk it or like lay it up. I feel like he needs to just chill sometimes. We're losing.
Mario, man. Look, my thing is we can lose normally. We don't have to run no Blake and Grant show. We'll lose just playing the young guys. It don't have to be nothing special, but you gotta instill some type of. I can't wait for Casey to be gone. But oh man, this way we're not gonna have to go through all of this shit that we go through with this man.
But you like the efforts, and I think Grant is a good mentor for Sekou. I think Sekou could learn a lot from Jeremy Grant.
No, 100%. Like that handle and just being more aggressive in finishing. He definitely learned that from Grant.
Yeah.
My
We need
best,
to sign a petition to
no,
fire
my
Dwayne
best,
Casey.
no, my best trade scenario for Blake for Marvin Bagley. I don't know what the Sacramento Kings is like. Marvin Bagley dad on Twitter talking trade him. Marvin Bagley won't out. I'll take him. I'll take the center. I'll take him. What about you, Bravo? You what's your best trade scenario for Blake? I don't want Julius Randle either, by the way.
It's not. I don't know if Julius Randle would be there. If you ask me, it's really hard. I would love to get a great center, so I would do this trade in a heartbeat. Blake for maybe Blake and D Rose. Chip them both. Get me the Warriors. One of the big contracts from the Warriors. Who do we have? What's his name? Wiggins, and we get James Wiseman. I'd love it.
Yeah, Bagley is a big power forward, but he'll be playing center on our team. He won't be playing power forward. He will be playing center. Patrick Ross says Josh is supposed to be back Wednesday. I hope you're right about that. It'd be good to get him back. Have Blake be a $38 million player coach and fire. Hey, I'd rather do that. Hey man, Blake on the sideline. Hey man, Blake
Yeah,
is cooling on
that's
that
right. A good
sideline.
idea. Dominique Davis.
Low key, he'll be calling plays for Killian and say, "No,
Yeah.
that'll work."
Yo, Dom, that's a great idea, man. I love it.
No, most definitely. What do we do at Derrick Rose now? He gonna keep balling, and we gonna trade him because Troy Weaver got 2 phones. But when it comes to Sekou, he don't got no phones.
No, I think that's an opportunity to have a showcase D Rose this season. If Killian out for like 6 weeks or 4 weeks, that means D Rose is going to take over, and that's a chance for him to trade him before March.
Yeah, I see some people talking about Andrew Wiggins. I am good on Andrew Wiggins. Like we got Jeremy Grant.
I don't mean Wiggins. I need James Wiseman. I need. I just need a contract filler. Look, if we have James Wiseman and Killian Hayes, James Wiseman is an excellent role player, and he can block shots. He's one of those.
Bravo. Come on, let's be realistic.
Yeah,
we're not getting James Wiseman.
Yeah,
we'll be better off. We better off getting Kevon Looney.
Yeah.
We ain't getting no James Wiseman.
Yeah.
Jason Kidd versus Nate McMillan versus Kenny Atkinson. I'll probably take Kenny Atkinson or Nate McMillan out of that. I'm starting to really lean a little bit more towards Kenny Atkinson because of what he's done with young teams and like point guards and guards. Yeah. And I would like to see what he could do with us. And I think he deserves another opportunity. So out of those 3, who would you pick?
Probably Kenny Atkinson, then maybe Nate versus. I'd probably pick Nate over Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd was good, but I don't think he has a lot of experience as Nate.
Yeah, Jason Kidd would be the last on my list, to be honest. Mark Jackson. Everybody say Mark Jackson. We know what it is, man.
I probably pick none of those, actually. If you ask me, I'd pick Jerry Stackhouse. I'd pick maybe a guy like Ume Udoka. I like Udoka as a good defensive coach. These are these coaches I would consider. We need someone new. But I don't know. It's hard. Coaching is hard.
Yes, I wouldn't take Andrew Wiggins, man. Come on. I don't want Andrew Wiggins. He's not a winning player. He don't contribute to winning. All them points is nothing but empty points, just like Jeremy Grant, empty points. I didn't want Jeremy Grant. What do you mean? But he can score. But to me, just because you can score,
Mike Brown from the Golden State. Yeah, Mike Brown from the Golden State sounds like a really decent. You
talking about the Cavs old coach?
No, Mike Brown from the Golden State, the assistant coach for their coach. It's their assistant coach. You know him, Mike Brown?
No, I'm about to say the Cavs old coach.
I don't know if that's the Cavs old coach. I'm not sure.
No, they had a coach named Mike Brown, and I thought he went to Golden State.
I don't remember really.
Man, my freaking mic is about to upset me, and I'm just rip this boy and throw it at the wall in a second. This man said, "Can Sekou even dunk?" Type in Sekou Tristan Thompson and get back to me. Okay, so yeah, he is the former Cavs coach. I'm like, that's the only Mike Brown I know. Okay, Mike Brown. He's a defensive coach. I don't know. Yeah, his team wasn't really good without LeBron. I don't know. I don't know about no Mike Brown. I don't know. His team wasn't really good without LeBron. Now, if I'm wrong about that, somebody let me know Mike Brown's history because I could be wrong. But according to what I remember just off the top of my head, I don't think his team was good when LeBron wasn't on them.
We need a coach that knows how to make in-game adjustments. That's just hard, really, to find these.
Yeah, no, that's true. No, I mean, out of those, Nate McMillan makes adjustments.
Yeah, even Jerry Stackhouse is not proven in these kind of things. So I don't know which one. Coaches is hard, really. Troy Weaver, no, don't worry about
it. Dominique, don't make me revoke your moderator privilege. Just talk about some Alvin Gentry. I just had Alvin Gentry destroy my Pelicans with Zoe, and I just watched SBG. Ugh. I just watched SBG do the same thing with Zoe again, but at least his team is better. They're 4-3, I think, so they have a winning record. But if you bring up Alvin Gentry, I might just have to block you. Like, that's how much I feel. Don't bring up no damn Alvin Gentry. No, I am good on Alvin Gentry, which means we'll probably get him.
No, I don't want Alvin Gentry, dude. We get Mike Brown. Mike Brown is nice. I think we interviewed him, right, once?
He's never been good without LeBron.
Oh, the other guy from the Nets, didn't we interview? No, that was the GM. We interviewed him. Yeah, we interviewed a guy from the Nets, assistant coach.
I wouldn't be mad at Ime Udoka, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Ime Udoka. He's a really good defensive coach. I like him.
I don't know who this man is.
He's an assistant coach for the Spurs.
But he's never had a head coaching job?
He coached, I think he could. I don't remember.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want no, man, I need some coach for this.
But he comes in from a good school, from Greg Popovich school. So that's not bad.
Where did he coach? I don't see. So he's just been an assistant for a while. So we don't know what he is. He could be the greatest coach ever. He could be the next Brad Stevens, or he could be garbage. We don't know.
Yeah, it's really hard to pick up. How about
that's what I'm saying? That's why, like, I like to go with some coaches that Jeff. No,
he's you know him. Jeff Van Gundy is like the brother of Stan Van Gundy.
Jeff needs to stay in the booth. The way he be talking. Oh man, they showing Giannis Pistons highlights. Ooh, just cook Sekou. RP Sekou. Oh man, again. RP Sekou. Dang, I was about to say all these highlights better not be on Sekou. No, I don't. Stewart. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, they showing the highlight. No, he, like I say, he got Sekou in transition a couple times because you can't cover that man in transition.
Yeah.
Look, did like all these points Giannis scoring in his high, it just looked too easy. Like once he start hitting threes, that's when you know you need to pack it in. Wes Unseld. Okay, now Wes Unseld Jr., I do know a little bit about him. I like him. But oh man, they showed Killian injury. Okay, so he's walking. No, he's actually walking pretty well, Bravo.
You saw him?
Yeah. I'm gonna take a vid of that. I'm gonna take a vid of that and show it to you so you can see it. Yeah, he actually was walking on it. He actually
I hope it's not serious. I hope it's just
he gonna get error. He didn't look that bad to me on it. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
That's a lesson for
hold on 1 second.
You can't just abuse the rookie point guard like that. Give him a break sometimes, especially on a back-to-back.
All right, bro.
I mean, he's not a veteran yet. I mean, he's not even.
Yeah, this is Milwaukee.
6 points and 7 assists. Oh, there, Giannis. Why is that going to Nurkic? Oh, yeah. Because DJ always made it like a minimum four. Giannis the fourth three. Look at the Giannis. He's ahead of everybody.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I love Chauncey Billups, but he's not coming here. He's assistant right now.
Yeah, he is. Dang, Giannis dunked on Stewart twice, bro. I only know that because I was watching the highlights.
It's the frames. That frame, man. That armland. That capability to dribble and control the ball. That's amazing.
Who you talking about, Giannis?
Yeah, that's why he's the MVP. How old is Giannis? 25?
26, I think.
Hey, let him get older. I don't care, man.
Yeah, he's 26. I mean, he got another year till like he's 27 till he reaches prime.
So he's turning 27 this year? He's turning 37
No,
this year?
I don't know. I don't like care, man. Giannis' age. I don't care about you, bro.
Oh, he's gonna turn 26. December. Man, he's a Sekou's age.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
He's going to turn 27 by the end of this year. So
next season, he'll be 27.
No, this year he's gonna be.
No, next. I'm saying, but it's gonna be next season.
Yeah, next season. Yeah, just like Sekou. Yeah.
Yeah, so he just turned 26. He just turned 26.
Giannis, the way he plays, give him like 5 more years, and maybe he's not gonna be MVP anymore. I don't think so.
No, I don't think he'll be MVP. He'll be really good, but he ain't gonna be MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah, Giannis is a cheat code. Like I said, it's unfair. Like, he's literally unguardable in transition. Like, the only, people always clown Giannis because he's losing, but the only way to stop him is to build a wall. When somebody got to develop a specific defense to stop you, you special. Hey, it is what it is. But
it's hard to watch this Giannis.
If you don't build a wall, you cannot beat this man because he's unstoppable. He had heart when Reggie and Drummond quit, so I give him respect for being hurt and playing versus the Bucks for us. Is he talking about? I don't know if he's talking about Killian or somebody else.
He's talking about Giannis, I think.
No, he was talking about he got hurt playing versus the Bucks, so he must be talking about a Pistons. Oh, Gentry did already coach the Pistons, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know about Fitz. Hell no, I don't want David Fitz though. No. Josh Jackson will be back on Wednesday, according to Casey. Thank you. We need you back just to give the team some juice. These early injuries, man, it gets crazy.
Yeah, probably Giannis is going to be there for 5-6 years. I would agree. He's like LeBron.
Yeah, man. Like we got a long road, man. Us and the rest of the East gonna have to deal with him for years to come. Like I said, the next 5 years, they ain't gonna be able to keep him out the finals all 5 years. He gonna make it one time.
I'm sure.
So, at least.
If I was Giannis, I'd try to join probably the Golden State Warriors. That's what I would.
Stop trying to ruin the NBA, bro.
That's what he needs to do.
No, he just signed a supermax because he was man enough to not ruin the NBA.
But he's not going to win championship in Milwaukee. I don't think so.
No, he definitely could win. Not multiple. He could win one. He could win his Dirk championship, but it ain't gonna be multiple.
J-Mo, you saw how these teams.
They look way better though. They look way. Drew Holiday fits that team. They got a lot of people that can do more now. That team's actually a little bit better now.
Yeah.
But Killian could have had 20 assisted players made shots. Story of our lives. Yeah. So, Bravo, I posted the video in our little Twitter thing. Go look at it. He was walking. He actually looked pretty fine. Go take a look at it, man.
But they're not sure MRI tomorrow. I googled the hip flexor injury, said recovery 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, it's like a soccer injury. This is mostly in soccer or football. Like the kickers in football, they get this kind of injury.
Right. Yeah, go check that out. Well, this is good news because Killian, hey man, if he come back a little bit early, it's a little tough on him. A little tough if he come back early.
He's walking. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's walking, and it just looked like he's hurting his back. So, like I said, with these young players, specifically because I'm still young, but like when I was 19, I could just get injuries and just be back, like that's how we all are. So for Killian, like the way I saw him walking after that, and Bravo, you just saw it. I'm like, oh no, he's gonna be all right. It's nothing to worry about because he's not gonna be walking like that if he tore something, right, Bravo?
Yeah. Hopefully he'll be okay. Yeah. I wasn't expecting.
So like, what is your analysis from just seeing that little clip?
Yeah, I liked it. The way he was walking, he was like limping more on the lateral, kind of the hip, the outer aspect of the hip. So maybe it's just a bone bruise, maybe one of those things. So I don't know exactly. They have to do an MRI. We'll start from there.
Yeah, so I was trying to figure out, did he hurt his right ankle or was it his left ankle?
Who, Josh Jackson?
No, Killian, when he injured his ankle.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I was wondering, because like I was wondering that Dominique Davis said, like, was it the hip the same side or not? Because we were just talking about earlier about just playing him too much and not giving him a time to rest. Let me see. Killian Hayes ankle injury. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I think he deserved a break. It's like Sekou last year. He burned him next games. Then he rested him a lot. The other games, he wasn't balancing Sekou's minute. You need to balance these kind of players' minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised. Like I said, I was surprised he was still starting and he was on a injured ankle. Sprained his right ankle. So was it his right hip or his left hip?
His right hip.
So yeah, it's on the same side as the ankle then. So you see, and Bravo, obviously, I know I'm talking to the doctor, so I know this. So when you have that extra stress, because to me, when he was running in transition, it looked like to me, it looked like his ankle gave out, and then it caused his leg to give out, and then he fell on the ground. That's what it looked like. I looked like he put too much pressure on the ankle, and it caused the shock damage to roll up to the thigh instead of putting the pressure on the ankle, and he fell down because that's what it looked like. It looked like his ankle hit the ground hard, then it hit his leg, and like I'm gonna go look at it again because that's what it looked like to me. It looked like something like that. Like it just like when you look at this, it's just like it looked like a non-contact injury that only happens if your body is like under stress. To be honest,
yeah.
Let me see. So. Yeah, man, you gotta. I mean, this guy your number one pick. You gotta be.
That's what I'm saying. Those like the Pistons.
Come on, yeah. See, it's like he tripped over his ankle and then his ankle pulled it. Basically, that's what happened. He tripped over his ankle and his ankle pulled it. I don't know how that happens, but that happens.
The point is, the Pistons. I want to tell you something, guys. All for the panel. The Pistons for the past 6-7 years, they suck historically at managing players' minutes. We sucked so bad. We abused some players at their minutes, like Dre. We abused him badly. Reggie Jackson, we couldn't manage his minutes. We couldn't manage Luke Kennard's minute. We couldn't manage Blake Griffin's minute. And those people, coaches, they burned their players. And then what happened to them? You see this, what happens. You need time off. You need to rest. These players, athletes getting burned by their injuries. So you can't do that. You have to rest the players in order to be healthy for the season. And that's why you got Saban Lee. Why don't you just play Saban Lee? If you're losing the game, play him.
I've been wanting to see Saban Lee play for a long time. But no, El Cap Productions says Killian needed to sit down after that injury a few games ago. Maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Yeah, it's already articles talking about the injury came at the wrong time because he was just finding his rhythm. Like people who know basketball saw what I saw. These last two games specifically. Killian, just from the start of the game, you can see him more comfortable and more engaged and more aggressive. So, like, I'm just like, it looks like I said, it looks like he was finally starting to get used to the speed and stuff. But he'll be all right, man. This man he'll come back bouncing back. Sit on the bench a bit and learn something, man.
Yeah,
make sure you got. Yeah,
Detroit Ghost. I understand your comment, but man, this NBA. The players are not like the old era of Isaiah Thomas. Those players are soft, man. You don't see players like Isaiah Thomas era anymore. I mean, these are really soft players. Like even like the best players are getting injured with this NBA. NBA has changed.
Yeah, I mean, not every player's soft though. For example, Blake Griffin. The injury he played. Like most of the players are soft, but some of them are. Some of them are still real troopers and will play injured and not play well and take criticism for it. And like but still play hurt. Like we've seen some of the all-time greats do it. But you got any final thoughts for the game? We almost an hour in on the post game show.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, if you haven't liked the video, make sure you like that video. Let us know what you thought about the game. Drop any questions you have. Like we all expected to lose to the Milwaukee Bucks, but you should be happy. We only lost by 10. We lost Killian. Sadiq Bey didn't even play well. Sadiq Bey didn't play well. We lost Killian. Jeremy Grant didn't even play well. We don't have Josh Jackson, and we still lost by 10. That tells me if we had all of our guys clicking on all cylinders, Milwaukee probably would win by 4. Like I feel like we had Josh Jackson, Killian for a full game on defense, and let's say Sadiq Bey is hitting his threes along with Sekou hitting his threes, and of course I'm talking about Is. I'm just saying, this team clicking on all cylinders, we can even challenge a team like Milwaukee. And without our full team, we were still extremely competitive against a top team. And trust me, we're gonna start winning some of these games. Like we beat the Celtics, we got them. I know we're like 1-6, but we're gonna start winning something. I'm not saying we're gonna beat Milwaukee, but we're gonna start winning some of these games because one thing that Dwayne Casey and these guys are establishing, I'm gonna give Casey a little credit, even though I don't want him here. They're establishing a defensive mindset and a culture of being competitive. And when you be competitive, even when you're inferior, you sneak up on teams in the NBA and you get wins you're not supposed to get, and you start to beat the bad teams as well. We ain't winning nothing to the second half of the season. We'll see, man. But I just feel like how competitive we are. I'm gonna go look at the schedule real quick because
Getting Bucks, then
I just want to see.
Wizards, maybe.
I just want to see who we play next because I feel like the Bucks and the Celtics was the hardest stretch out of these games. I know we play the Lakers. That ain't gonna be good. That's
Phoenix, then Jazz.
Whatever. we can beat the Jazz, but we ain't beating Phoenix.
No,
we ain't beating Phoenix.
Then we play the Bucks again. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we played them 3 times.
Shit, man.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? We gonna win one of those games. Watch. I'm telling you. We gonna win one of them games. One of the next 4 games, we'll win one of the next 4. Yeah, I don't care how good these teams is. What did I just tell y'all? It don't matter how good these teams is when you compete, bro. We're gonna sneak up on another one of these teams. All right, drop any more questions because we about to wrap it up, y'all. Blake should be playing 20 to 24 minutes a night. So hopefully give a hey, we gotta make top 10 to make the playoffs, bro. Baby steps. But you're right, man. You're right. We need Ernie Cantor back at full capacity than he was before. We never had injuries back then. We definitely did. All right, y'all. Make sure you guys like this video, man.
I'll be honest with you guys. Ernie Cantor is a good, really athlete. So it's athletic therapist, but also it comes in from the medical team. I don't know what they're doing. Henry Ford. I'm not a fan of Henry Ford Hospital. I don't work for Henry Ford Hospital for a reason. Yeah, I work for St. Joseph Hospital.
Late night, man. We exist because of 91. The ticket puts out all this and a lot of other media sources, not just them. They put out all this negative and false media, and they don't analyze the game, and they just attack and shit on our city, shit on our culture, and always try to attack us as a city, as people, and on that court. But a lot of people, they feed into it, they listen to it, they don't care, they're very obnoxious about it, and you feel into all the misery and sadness that 97 wanted ticket likes to feed you. Well, I wasn't born like that. I wasn't built around negativity. I was built around doing your research and being smart about things. So we're here to give y'all that good content and analyze the game of basketball. Because I'm telling you, I'm speaking for myself and everybody else. We know our basketball over here, and we just here to bring that new media, that media besides 97.1 that's actually gonna give you some substance and learn about the game, and not guys sitting in chairs who don't even like our city and from different cities attacking us every week. But it's all good. They probably on 97.1 shitting on the team, hating on Killian, hating on Blake. All they do is spit out negativity and hate. And I don't understand how people continually listen to that. But hey, that's why y'all got us. That's why we exist. And that's why we're popular. We just thank you guys for all the support, man, as we keep doing this, man. Like, because we just trying to be out there, man. My resident scout Bravo been supporting us from day one, man. You got any final thoughts about the game or anything, man?
Hey, it's. I expected the loss, even with our best players on the game, even with Josh Jackson. I mean, I'm happy to lose. You know, it's not too. I'm not gonna say I'm happy. I'm okay with losing. I'm not gonna say I'm happy. I wasn't happy because losing sucks. But hey, it's. I'm happy to see that Killian is not got a bad injury. In my opinion, I think it's just gonna be hopefully like 2 to 3 weeks, and hopefully he'll be back and he'll be back better. I think. And that's hope for that.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey, Detroit Ghost, don't worry. One day we gonna be syndicated and popping, man. We just growing every year, man. Don't worry. We gonna get there. Shout out to all of the people in the chat. Look, this is what I expected. I expected a very competitive, close losses the Milwaukee Bucks we were facing. Like Bravo said, I don't like to lose. I'm not okay with losing, but I knew what was gonna happen. Basketball is a little bit easier to predict and know things. Like I said, one of these next 4 or 5, we gonna sneak up on somebody again. But it is what it is, y'all. Don't overreact. You got, let's just keep it pushing, man. Killian will be back in a couple weeks. Josh Jackson will be back next week. So
Yeah.
we gonna see. Yeah. We gonna see what happens, man. We gonna see what happens.
Fingers crossed.
All right, right. All right, man. I'm out of here, y'all.